sends him in front. Cole shot, he scores! Riley, who's dead tired, and he'll skate this into the open net for a 3-0 Columbus lead with 23 seconds to go.
Again for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Montreal Canadiens are headed to Winnipeg for the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. One last shot, Toronto spins, put it in front, and the Lightning have held on, and the Stanley Cup champions 2 years running have won their ninth.
JVR, Garrett Grant, big save, connecting, big save, rebound, and they score! And the Philadelphia Flyers have swept the Toronto Maple Leafs in the 2023 Conference Finals. How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Goldie here, and we're here with episode number 11 of your franchise mode with your Toronto Maple Leafs, and we have acquired Phil Kessel, Phil the Thrill Kessel, to be on our fourth line here in Toronto. And as you can tell, the first two games of the season did not work well for the Toronto Maple Leafs whatsoever. We lost both games. We got blown out on home ice 7-1 against Buffalo, and we lost 2-1 in overtime against Buffalo. We watched that game in the last video. Decided to make some changes. I moved Haravainen down to the fourth line with Jason Spezza and Phil Kessel, and moved Nicholas Waugh up with Swain, Train Simmons, and Michael Bunting. So, yes, we still have Palat, Tavares, Nylander as well. Riley's still hurt, so I got to make sure I actually put Liljegren back over here. And then, yep, we're good there. Riley's hurt. Excuse me. And I'm not too worried after a terrible start to the season. I'm not too worried. Obviously, the big concern that we have is William Nylander, who is not wanting to sign an extension here in Toronto. The media, I think, is just too much for him to handle. So we got to get ready to move on from Nylander. And now, luckily, in the system, we have prospects that are slowly starting to get up there. Like this Marashenko. Marashenko, though, was a third-round pick for us, and he's got a pretty decent shot. He's got decent offensive stats. It's just his defense that is not great. As well as... where are you? Where are you? And Matthew Knives as well, who's a power forward, left wing. Can fit on pretty much any line. So we got prospects coming up. We got SDA for Tavares, maybe. We got this Kuzman guy who is an offensive defenseman. He's pretty much another Morgan Riley, which is nice. But we do need to trade William Nylander, hopefully by the trade deadline. If we're not doing well, then by the trade deadline. If not, if we're doing well in like December, I feel like it'd be the time to trade William Nylander. Nedeljkovic obviously having a rough start to the season, but yes, that is something that we do need to worry about, is trading William Nylander, because we don't want to lose William Nylander for nothing. And if we can get that piece that will just be enough for us to get to a Stanley Cup Finals, then that'd be perfect. Morgan Riley's back. Okay, we don't have to miss any more games with Morgan Riley. Okay, that's good. +5 with Namella. And if our season's going downhill as well, another thing that we can do is trade for that right-handed defenseman for William Nylander. Then we'd probably move a Bunting up here, or move Bunting up here, Robinson here. Something like that. I don't know. I don't want to ruin our forward core, our forward depth at all. But we'll figure it out. I'm not too concerned. We're going against the Nashville Predators here. No, I do not want to trade that goalie. And we win 5-2. Okay. There we go. Bounce back after those two horrible games against Buffalo and thing. We're just going to go on the simulation hunt here. Here we go. Axel Riddell. We win 2-1 in overtime. Okay. All right. John Tavares has 3 goals in 4 games. Attaboy, Captain Johnny. Mikko Koskinen, he gets hurt. Shelgren gets hurt. So we have, luckily, a goalie that's pretty much on the... like, almost on the guarantee to get called up. So I'm not too worried about that. Nedeljkovic and Wall. 5-4 shootout loss to Pittsburgh. Okay, that's a point. And the 5-4 shootout win against Columbus. Okay. John Tavares off to a fantastic start to the season. 6 goals in 6 games for Captain John Tavares. We lose 3-2. He gets a point, but we lose 3-2 in Nashville. So here we go. 3-2-2. Oh man. Senny's back, and okay, 4-3-2 to end the first month. That's not exactly great for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have, we'll take a look here real quick. Obviously, we're letting up a lot of goals. We're second last in the league for goals for. Not too bad for goals against. We're just not scoring. Our power play is probably awful. Our power play is not in the bottom 8 or top 8. Our penalty kill is probably not great. It's not in the bottom 8 or top 8. Where are we at? Toronto. So yeah, see, that's not good enough. We're off. We're good on home ice, so we're off on the road so far to start the season. And if you're looking for performers, Matthews and Tavares are performing. Morgan Riley's performing. Mitch Marner's kind of performing. Like, it seems like we're only getting offense out of our top 6 and Morgan Riley, which is not great. We need that depth goal scoring. We're all a bunch of minus players. Like, everyone on the team besides Namelo is a minus player. And Namelo doesn't have a single point. And Nedeljkovic, Joseph Wall had a okay game. Shelgren's pretty good. And Nedeljkovic has just struggled. Shelgren's had 2 good games. So going into November, like it's really thinking like, do we need to fix our core? 6-1 win over the San Jose Sharks. 1-7-1 Boston Bruins, and we beat them. Yes, you suck, Boston. 6-3-2. Okay, let's see if we can run away with it. Okay. Shelgren is back in the lineup. Has Joseph Wall done like really well? No, he hasn't played a game since. That's fine. We got to go do this real quick. You gotta love the edit lines. It's quite repetitive, especially with the amount of injuries that we do get. But it's fine. We'll live. Make sure those AHL lines are still good. Oh, and we got this Mattinen as well. Someone we can try and grow. He's got a pretty good shot. But it doesn't fit on the top line at all. Alright, Seattle Kraken. Beat Seattle. Ooh, we dominated Seattle. There we go. Now we're starting to score goals. Just when I say that, we go... Oh, okay, we were allowing a lot of goals. Oh, yeah. Okay. Phil Kessel is injured. Okay, Pierre Engvall, get in there. Okay, so it's our defense. It's 100% our defense. I mean, we're 7-3 so far. Rasmus Sandin is hurt. Phil Kessel's back in the lineup. We'll get Phil Kessel back in there. Phil Kessel, 4 points in 5 and 12 games for Toronto. Here we go. Marashenko's hurt, so we got 2 of our 3 top line hurt in the AHL. We gotta fix our defenseman, because I don't think we have a single defenseman there. Yeah, again. So I did it again where I didn't pick up AHL defenseman. Like... Oh, Koskinen's back. Oh yeah, get Gogolev out of there, man. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Come on. Mantinen's hurt. Holy, all of our prospects are going down. Labushkin's hurt. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Okay, 2 victories against Seattle and Edmonton. Alright, Marashenko's back. We'll do it at the end of the month. Here against Calgary Flames and Toronto. Rasmus Sandin's back in the lineup. Oh no, we have a forward plan. That's right, we have a forward plan because I forgot about Sandin being hurt. Our left side is really good. Alright. Okay. And Labushkin's back in the lineup, so we can get that minus off that bottom six. Okay. So, top pairing right defenseman is what I'm basically garnering at here. We're 15-7-2, which is not great. Not great. I mean, we're third in our... Yeah, we're barely in a playoff spot right now. Montreal's only 5 points behind us. Marner's looking like he's starting to take off again, which is nice. Marner and Matthews are having a great start to the season. Tavares is still above a point a game. Riley's almost a point a game. But, like, you guys, like, William Nylander's, like, only got 17 points in 24 games. Like, and Andre Palat has only gotten 12 points. Like, it seems like a lot of our points are coming from our power play. And, like, only our top six is scoring. Like, we need to, like, fix that bottom six, and Nedeljkovic is starting to crawl back up, and Shelgren's having a great start to his season. We look at the stats here. We're 5th in the league. Wow, we're 3rd in our division. Wow, the Atlantic Division, man, is so stupid. We're 9th in the league in goals for. Thirteenth in the league goals against. Our power play is 8th, and our penalty kill is in the bottom half for sure. 8, 9, 10th. We're 10th worst in the league, so that would be 23rd. 23rd in the league. Like, so it's our defense. We need to look for defensemen. Okay. Okay, that's okay. We can deal with that. We're gonna have to look for an older defenseman and maybe like a third line left wing that will work for us. Like, if you look at a top 4 defenseman who's like in mid-30s, right-handed defensive defenseman. There's only 2 of those. Josh Manson and Nick Jensen. He fits on the second pairing. Okay, Nick Jensen, do you fit on the top pairing? You fit on the second pairing. I'd probably go for Manson, but okay, we're not going to get a defensive defenseman to fit with Riley. How about a two-way defenseman? There should be quite a few. Pietrangelo, we're not going to get. Doughty, screw that. Spurgeon from Minnesota. Okay. Okay. You know what? Spurgeon would be the one, for sure. Spurgeon would be the one. And we would have to trade William Nylander, which I feel like would be a fair trade, except, I don't know. Let's see if they got anything else. They got anything else matching the block? Ryan Hartman. Okay. Okay, he fits on the penalty kill? Okay, he would be a nice addition to the blue and white. We would have more than 45 skaters. We would have to trade someone else. You could trade this Volt guy I'm not going to use. I would do this trade. I would straight up do this trade. The question is would Minnesota do this trade? Jared Spurgeon, for 4 years at $7 million, he'd be the perfect pairing with Morgan Riley. And then by the time he gets... Oh, hold on, I didn't mean to go William Nylander. And by the time... Oh, but he's 34. So by the time, hopefully, we grow Namella in the minors, so hopefully he's still good for another, like, 2 seasons. We'll play him top minutes. Spurgeon would probably be our best bet. And then Hartman. Hartman's... I keep on moving over. Sorry. Hartman's young. He fits on our top 60 and he kills penalties. Maybe he can fit on the third line. Like, it's either Hartman or Foligno. Foligno actually fits on the bottom 6, but he doesn't fit on our penalty kill. Like, so, and he's also 32, and he only has 1 year left. So, yeah, I'd probably go Hartman. Oh, wait a minute. But I didn't think about, like, who would replace... No, Hoffman would only fit on the penalty kill. Tyson Jost is a RFA. Matt Zuccarello. Problem is, he's expensive. So I'd have to retain that salary, but I have to retain that salary and add another player, and a definite prospect this time. Oh, see, that won't even go through. I would have to retain some, like, Spurgeons, too. Like, I would have to retain, like, a mil 5, like, a mil, like, 2 mil on Spurgeon. Okay, 1.9, and again, that still doesn't work. Knives, no. Graves, no. Liljegren, no. Template. Like, and we'd probably have to throw in a second round pick. Like, this is a big trade for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, this is a straight up blockbuster. If we make this trade, then Toronto's going to be quite a team for the next little bit of the season. Do you think they accept this trade? I don't think they accept this trade. If they accept this trade, then this is one of the best trades, I think. I think this is one of the best trades we can get for William Nylander, for sure. Spurgeon, which would help our problem. Hartman, which would help our third line problem. And Zuccarello, who would replace Nylander. I think this is a good trade, and I think I'm willing to make it. The question is, will they accept it? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Maybe because they're retaining so much salary, I would have to give up a first, and I'd also be willing to give up my third from next year. All right, Toronto's known for not keeping the draft picks. I feel like in this scenario, we kind of need to do it. Hartman and Zuccarello, they want to give up. It's Spurgeon that they don't want to give up. And they do not want Nylander. But I feel like this is a trade that I'm willing to make. I may be overpaying for this a little bit, but I don't care. William Nylander, Ty Volt, Matthew Temple, a first and a third for Jared Spurgeon, Ryan Hartman, and Matt Zuccarello. Will it go through? No. Okay. Marcus Foligno, then. We'll do Marcus Foligno. All right. And no retained salary for Marcus Foligno. He's only here for one more year. It's okay. I'd be willing to do this. Hold on. Okay. I'd throw in the second and third there. Okay. Marcus Foligno with no retained salary, Hartman and Spurgeon. For William Nylander, Ty Volt, Matthew Temple, a third and a second. Will it go through? Okay, it's the retained salary. It's 100% the retained salary. Okay, they can still do it there. Can they still do it here? Okay, they can still do it here. So for $900K, retain the salary? Okay, can't do that. Can't go that low. Okay, $750 they can do. Okay. We'll add the first round pick back in. They don't want the first round pick though, which is weird. Like, why wouldn't you want a first round pick? But anyway, first round pick, a third round pick. This is really overextending for it, but you know what? We got to get rid of Nylander, and Jared Spurgeon solves our problems for at least a couple seasons. Will it go through? Yes, it will. The Toronto Maple Leafs have traded William Nylander to the Minnesota Wild for Jared Spurgeon, Hartman, and Marcus Foligno. Now, hopefully, he's a better pickup than the other Foligno. All right, so that means we can send... Who do we send down? Lyubushkin got sent down. We're going to fix that. All right, so that's the case. Then Melo's going to get sent down. Lyubushkin's going to get called back up. Well, hopefully we can afford that. I didn't even think about that. Oh. We're over the cap space right now. We're over the cap space right now, technically. So Lyubushkin's gonna be stuck down in the minors, it looks like. Let's see, can we get Hollowell and Namella? Or maybe do we risk sending down Liljegren and Namella? like, yeah, we're gonna have to send down somebody. Oh, Godovich. No, we can send down Godovich. And then should be enough to pick up Labushkin. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll send down Godovich. We'll have 20 skaters, that's fine. Okay, Godovich cleared waivers. Namel is not under waivers. We traded William Nylander. That's not a small margin. I forgot about Phil Kessel as well. But yeah, we'll be back in a sec. We're just gonna do these lines real quick, and yeah, we'll show you guys in a sec. Well, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially gotten our lines done, and yeah, William Nylander is no longer a Toronto Maple Leaf. Now, the reality is that William Nylander is known to be a lazy player. William Nylander is reviled by the city of Toronto after the 2022 and 2023 playoff performance that he had. 2021, he had a great year, but 2022 and 2023, he just could not get the job done. So he is casted out just like that. Now, of course, the second line, we're going to lose chemistry because of Phil Kessel's lack of X Factor abilities. But this is a nice temporary solution for 1 year, especially to bolster our defense the way we have. We have guys like Michael Bunting, Ryan Hartman, and Marcus Foligno. We did overpay for these guys, but Hartman's a good player, and more importantly, Hartman fits on our penalty kill. So now he has a +2 with Michael Bunting, who, like, obviously we stacked up our first power play unit. I don't know why we just kind of did that. Move actually Brody down here because now we got a +3 here with Ryan Graves and TJ Brody. Like, this unit works. Andre Palat, Tavares, and Kessel. Obviously, Robinson, Matthews, and Marner is going to stay the same. Bunting, Hartman, and Foligno. Pierre Engvall, Nicholas Waugh, and Wayne Train Simmons is going to be our fourth line. We have Jason Spezza and Timothy Lilligren scratched. Our defensive pair, we have Morgan Riley, Jared Spurgeon, which is a +1, which is, I wish it was a little bit better. Like, I was hoping to get at least a 2 here, but 1's fine, especially because they're both high overall. Sandin and Brody's the same, and Graves and Labushkin's the same. Our power play remains, the top unit remains the same. Our second unit, Palat, Hartman, Kessel, Spurgeon, Sandin. 4-man penalty kill. First one, our power play is the same. Robinson, Kessel, Palat, and Sandin, so no new additions there. Tavares, and we showed you the penalty kill. We have Labushkin here to keep the minus away from Hartman here, but Hartman is a great addition to the Toronto Maple Leafs here. I just wish that Marcus Foligno would fit on the penalty kill. Should I put Foligno on the penalty kill? Yeah, I should put him on the penalty kill. I know I said I just did the lines, but I should put him on the penalty kill, 100%. If I go Bunting here, take Tavares off the penalty kill, and put Marcus Foligno here. Okay, that's a +2. I'm willing to work with that. Don't have a face-off man for that, because we got to keep Bunting up there, but that's fine. Marner can take draws, I guess. I don't know. But, alright, we made the trade. December 1st, 2023 is the day we traded William Nylander. Here we go. We're going to keep on going for a little bit longer. Our 6'8" center is injured. That sucks. Let's see how we could do against the Minnesota Wild. I didn't even realize that. We faced Minnesota the next day, and we beat them 4-3 in the shootout. Oh, maybe one of our guys got the goal there, you know? Michael Bunting got an injury, and now we have depth. Now we have depth down our lineup. We lose to Philadelphia. Now we have depth, so we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for a playoff run. Like, I think we don't even really need to stop at the deadline. This is a trade that we needed to make early on in the season so we could get the most amount of leverage, and we did. We may have overpaid a bit. Matthew Knives is back in the lineup. We may have overpaid for the package that we received, Hartman, Foligno, and Spurgeon, but at the same time, Toronto just needed that one player, man. They just needed that one player. And now we have two players who fit completely on our third line, which is something that we need. And when we have guys like Marashenko, like Marashenko or Knives, like they'll be ready for the second line. Hervinen, we tried to put up there. He doesn't really. He gets a +1. We sent Hervinen back down. This is our AHL lines, by the way. We got Kuzman and Namella working together. That's a nice pairing. +3s down the board. But we're ready. I think we're ready. Like, I honestly think this is going to be... Like, look at this. +5 here. I do want to fix the one thing. This is just me being nitpicky. But I want my other prospect there. That's okay. All right, here we go. Auto Senators, come on. 3-2. I'm trying to think of... Hopefully we'll go into January and we'll watch a game to end the video. That's what I'm thinking is going to be the best bet. We're 7-2-1. Like, we're winning. I rejected that trade. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought we were advancing days. New Jersey Devils. Okay, how about this? The Christmas Day game. All right, you know what? We're going to watch the Christmas Day game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Screw it. Christmas Day in Columbus. Let's see in the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Here we go. Puck drop, and let's see how this team simulates in the short time simulation, even though it's a sample size of one game. That's fine. But here we go. 9 minutes remaining here in the first period. Shots are dead even. Columbus, though, starts to get a bit of an edge. And shots in, and it'll fill the thrill. Kessel snipes it in the Kessel spot on Elvis Merzlikins to make it 1-0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And here we go. 14 minutes, 13 minutes, 12 minutes, 11 minutes, and Columbus is heavily out shooting us. With 5 minutes remaining in the second period, here we go. We're going to have a 1-0 game still going into the third period, and we will. 27-18 the shots for Columbus. Nedeljkovic having a good game there. And here we go. Power play for Toronto, and we can't capitalize on it. Yes, be a 1-goal game or tie game. All right, 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Another power play for Toronto. Not enough. Oh, and Zadorov scores. And... Oh, who scored there? Hold on, I didn't see who scored there. Austin Matthews scores on Elvis Merzlikins to make it 2-1. And you know what? You damn know we're going into the game, so see you guys in a sec. I don't know what happened, but the game was extremely glitchy. Columbus did tie it with a minute to go, but our footage was extremely glitchy. I tried everything I possibly could, and our footage was just glitching nonstop. So, unfortunately, you guys aren't going to get some gameplay in this video, but we are going to continue simulating a little bit further. I was originally going to end it in that Columbus game, but I don't know what the hell was going on for footage there. Mitch Marner has a mild concussion. I guess we're going to go to the All-Star break. Our team right now currently is third in our division. We're 23-11-3, and we're third in our division. Oh, man. We're fourth in the league! Oh, I hate the Atlantic Division, man. I fucking hate it. All right. We're third in the league for goals for per game. That's pretty nice. Goals against per game, we are... '14th in the league. Okay, that's a lot better than where we were earlier in the year. Our power play is third in the league. And our penalty kill is starting to get up there. We're now middle of the pack. Considering we were at 80.8 last month, now we're consistently killing penalties. That's a bright side I want to see. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in that game, man. Like, it just kept on lag, and I'm like, my goodness, man, like, chill a bit. So we got our forwards. Austin Matthews leads the way with 45 points in 37 games. has 18 power play points, which is a lot. Only 20 goals though. He's starting to get a lot of assists there. Mitch Marner has 42 points, and he's currently injured. He's played 36 games. Tavares got 34 and 37. Seems like he's starting to pick back up. He's already over 20 goals. Nick Robinson's at 28 points in 37 games. Hartman, let's see how he's done well in the Toronto uniform. 11 points in 13 games. That's pretty good. He's on his old pace from Minnesota. Marcus Foligno, how you doing? I know you don't have power play time here, but still 9 points in 13 games. That's pretty good. How does he have more? Wait, yeah, they both have 13 games. So yeah, the third line's doing well. Andre Palat has 24 points in 37 games. That's a lot better than when he was averaging less than half a point a game. So hopefully he'll be able to bounce back. Kessel on that second line has got 12 goals. Morgan Riley, so he's got 10 goals on that second line this month. Morgan Riley's got 30 points in 36 games, plus 11. Spurgeon, let's see how he's done since being acquired by Toronto. 10 points in 13 games, a plus 5. That is what I'm talking about. Rasmus Sandin has 1 goal. Brody has 1 goal. Like, the rest of our defensemen are struggling. Hopefully we'll be able to fix that soon. Nadalkovich. Okay, Nadalkovich is back underway. That's good. That is really good. You know what? We're going to go one more month. We're going to give you guys a little extra simulation due to the bullshit that was going on in that Columbus game. A 2-1 win over the St. Louis Blues. Like I said, I don't know what was happening there. Like, that has never happened to me. Not for a long, long time. I don't know what was going on there, but this footage was just extremely laggy. I couldn't, like, even show you guys. Like, you guys, like, I cut into the game and immediately just started lagging. I tried to fix it. Marner's back in the lineup, by the way. But I was trying to fix it, and it just it wouldn't work. Like, I tried everything, and so I just gave up. Oh, Hartman's hurt. Okay. Ooh, we lost 5-2 as well. Okay, well, Spezza should hopefully fill out that third line well. Ooh, we got... Okay, here we go. We're facing the Florida Panthers. Ottawa's up there now. Oh my goodness, our division's stupid. 4-1 win over the Panthers there. Carolina, let's beat Carolina. Hartman's back in the lineup. But yeah, this is more of a team. Obviously I made the wrong moves in free agency because our team struggled to really start the season. We started to pick back up a little bit in December, but William Nylander, his last year of his contract, I think it was just best just to get rid of him, get it over with. And now look at that. Now we're one of the top teams in the NHL. We were one of the top teams already because of, like, I don't know what, everyone was just losing in overtime. Ooh, 4 straight losses, though. That's not a good way to end it. Lyubushkin's back in the lineup. Okay, so maybe Liljegren just really dragged out that bottom 6. Well, I would find a replacement for Lyubushkin. 5 straight losses. Okay, come on, Toronto. Okay, there we go. We beat the Kings 5-0, but yeah, that's not a good way to end your month. We were winning. We won 3 straight, lost 2, won 3 straight, lost 4, lost in overtime, and then got the win against LA. We'll simulate this game here against the Philadelphia Flyers. We'll just go in and simulate it. Our rivals who eliminated us in the playoffs last year in the conference finals. Here we go. Let's go, Toronto. Let's end this episode on a happy note. Marcus Foligno gets the goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. What a pickup. What a pickup. Here we go. 9 minutes remaining. 8 minutes. Toronto going to get another goal? No, but they were on the power play. And we're going to have the story of Carter Hart. The reason why we probably didn't win last season was Carter Hart. Carter Hart played unbelievable. They won the Stanley Cup. The defending Stanley Cup champion Philadelphia Flyers. Ryan Hartman scores. Hartman scores on Hart. That's what I'm talking about. To make it 2-0, and both are acquirees. Man, if Spurgeon scores the next goal, I am literally going to lose it. I will literally lose it. Power play for Philly, but again, it's killed off by our power play, or by our penalty kill. And going 2-0 into the third period. Here we go, power play for Toronto, and it's, Konechny makes it within 1, and it's a Shellgren start, because I believe Nadalkovich started the last game, which is fair. And Konechny ties the game up. And just like game 4, oh my goodness. Oh, they ran away with it. They ran away with it in the third period there. Yeah, and Philadelphia wins 4-2. Not going to end the episode on a happy note. But the defending Stanley Cup champion scores 5 unanswered goals in the third period to defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-2. And Jared Spurgeon got hurt. All right. It looks like he'll be back by our break, so that's fine. Well, we'll take a look at the stats now before we end the video. We're currently 7th in the NHL, so other teams are starting to catch us now. We're only like 3 points away from 3rd in the NHL, and we're only 5 points away from 2nd. Goals for per game, we're 8th in the NHL, so we started to slow down in scoring a bit. Goals against 4th, 5th, or 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. So we're dead even in the middle. So that's not great, but it's not too bad. It's a lot better than where we were at the start of the year. Power play percentage, we're 2nd in the league. And a penalty kill went back down to earth a bit. We're 5th last in the NHL now. Okay. So we got some changes to make that penalty kill. Okay, that's fine. We're going forwards real quick. Austin Matthews is at a -1. 60 points, -1. 60 points in 52 games. 34 assists. And 26 goals. Like, our first line's just not scoring. So maybe we move Andre Palat up there because he's struggling in there and Robinson's struggling here. So maybe we do move Andre Palat up. That's something that we can consider. Sorry, I wasn't done looking at the forwards yet. Tavares, a low point of game. 27 goals, though. He's getting fed the puck a lot by Andre Palat and Nick Robinson. Yeah, like our first line's not scoring a lot of goals, so maybe we move Andre Palat to play with Matthews. Marcus Foligno and Ryan Hartman. Foligno went down to earth a bit after the initial, and so did Hartman. Hartman and Foligno only had 3 points this month. Phil Kessel, he's at 15 goals. Bunting, he's only +5 at least. Like, I don't know. This is quite interesting. Riley is the only one who gets points on our defense. Spurgeon still looks like he's doing quite well, even though he's hurt right now. Sandin and Brody is struggling this season. Like, maybe it's time to say hasta la vista to TJ Brody, man. Like, I don't know. Or maybe move him down to the 3rd pairing, get him a 2nd pairing defenseman, but we don't have the cap space for that. Nedeljkovic is doing what Nedeljkovic needs to do. And that's pretty much going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. The Toronto Maple Leafs, we're going to have to try something new. But at the same time, we should be okay. Let's see here. We're going to try and we'll fix our lines in a bit. We'll do what we got to do. We're currently 3rd in our division, and we're 7 points up on 6 points up on a playoff spot. So we gotta get going for the last part of the season. We had an awful ending to our month of January. 30, 18, and 4. We lost to the defending Stanley Cup champions 5-2 to close out our month. That is going to do it for this video, everybody. We'll take a look at the AHL real quick. Our AHL team's dominating right now. That's what I'm talking about. 35, 10, and 5. That's what I'm talking about. Very even numbers there, even though 35 and thing aren't even. But you know what I meant. Like, it's in intervals of 5. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I was very happy to wake up and see that this morning. I'm going to keep up the content for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys for episode number 12 soon. See you guys there.